She ain't got no money in the bank.
Nice 5 gamer here. We are back for episode 21 of my West Ham United career mode. As you can see, we kicked for the episode here, seeing how long James Wilson has got left on the injury list, and unfortunately he's out for 8 weeks still, but it's a steady recovery for him, and when he comes back I'm sure he'll be better than ever, and I can't wait to get using him again. But we do go straight to contract negotiations with DFR Sacco, offer him a 30 grand a week contract, and hopefully that'll be enough for him to sign a new deal. But anyway guys, we said last episode, after the loss in the Capital One Cup final, that we was going to bounce back, and what a time it would be to bounce back against Chelsea yet again at Upton Park in front of our own fans. Can we do it? We have to wait and see. We put out a really strong side in my opinion, a team that can do the job. Obviously Winston Reid is suspended for this game due to him being sent off in the final against Chelsea, which was rather unfortunate, but I think you can't deny the decision. It was a red card, so a win here could pretty much put us in the title picture, which would be absolutely incredible when you think about it, guys, in all honesty. So I'm hoping we can do that. As you can see here, here's the Chelsea team. Costa, Oscar, Hazard, Willian, Matic, Ramirez, Felipe Luis, John Terry, Martinez, Ivanovic and Peter Cech. Pretty much the same team we basically did play basically on the weekend. So it's going to be an interesting game, like I said. Actually, yeah, this is a midweek game too, so it makes it even more interesting. Mark Noble gets onto the ball, does link up with Zaza really well there. As Valencia gets into some space, he shoots from range, but Peter Cech is comfortable on the ball there and makes a good enough save. But as you can see, a short corner would fall to Martinez, who plays it into Eden Hazard, who tries to dink it over James Tompkins there, but good defending from the England centre-back would keep the game at 0-0. But Chelsea would get another opportunity here to have a shot at goal. It falls to Adrian. I don't know what happened there. He spilled it. It somehow ends up in the back of the net through Ramirez. The Brazilians scored the goal, and unlikely stalls for the goal too from Chelsea. But they're not going to be arguing with that. Chelsea have the lead here under 10 minutes to at Upton Park, and they're looking to replicate their form against us in the cup here with obviously a goal. Obviously we did beat them 2-0 at Stamford Bridge, so they might be thinking that they need to do the work here. But as you can see, 2 goals this season for Ramirez, and that's probably an important one for him against a team in 3rd place too. As you see, the ball gets onto the ball now. The ball gets onto the... I don't know what I just said there, but Diego Costa does go down here from an Aaron Cresswell challenge, and he went down a little bit too easily there, but it is a penalty. And obviously last time they did win a penalty, Adrian did save it. Is he going to be the hero again? It's Adrian down the middle, cheeky from Eden Hazard there as he finds the back of the net. 2-0 to Chelsea, and we find ourselves in a real problem now. Right before half time, what are we going to do? We are in literally real trouble, guys. Upton Park has been absolutely silenced, and Eden Hazard got his 11th goal of the season. He's had a good season out on the left. But as you can see, we try to get straight back into the game here with Grenier. Grenier's shot does get blocked here, but Dijkmaar would get onto a loose ball. We cross it across goal. Zaza's at the back post. West Ham get a goal back, and that is the lift that Upton Park needed. It's 2-1 there, and it's a great goal from the Italian there. Great link-up play. Dijkmaar put a fantastic ball across goal here. Look at this. You don't get no better than that. You know, completely teasing. No one even attempted to get onto the end of that, because if they did, it would probably end up in their own net. But Zaza, completely unmarked at the back post, does make that 2-1. Gets his first goal in the BPL this season, and he's looking like a solid signing in all honesty. But Valencia gets onto the ball here. What can he do? Does really well to link up with Grenier. Grenier puts the ball over the top here. Valencia latches onto the loose ball here. It's Valencia. West Ham are back on terms. 2-2 right on half time, and it is of course that man, Enner Valencia. What a goal from him. That is a finish and a half. What a ball over the top from Grenier, and what a finish that is from Enner Valencia. Look at that. Keeper could have done better, but it's out of his reach. Nothing he can do there, and Enner Valencia, oh my word, what a player he is. 12 goals this season in the BPL. He's looking like an absolute masterclass to take that golden boot. As you can see here though, Chelsea look to regain their lead in the second half now. Right at the start of it, the ball comes in from Hazard, finds Costa. Good save there from on the turn from Diego Costa, sorry. As Fabregas gets on the ball, he does link up with Hazard yet again, who's been here, there and everywhere for Chelsea. Ivanovic into Hazard again, looks for Willian. A poor clearance there from Collins would allow Willian to get the shot away, but a good save from Adrian will keep the game at 2-2. As we do bring on a few new fresh faces now, guys. Gonzalez, Richelli, Bizarro, and I believe the Diafara Sacco does come on. As you can see, Zaza onto the ball now. What can he do? Cross it all the way into the back post. He would find a mill for Tarlo. Good save again for Peter Cech. That'll be how the game finishes, guys. A disappointing one in all honesty. I felt like we could have probably taken the win in that one, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Chelsea 2, West Ham United 2, and all action happened in the first half, unfortunately, for the fans that are watching that one. As you'll see, even game except from possession, but I think both teams played very well here, and that means that every single time these teams have played each other, 3 different outcomes, 3 different times, a win, draw, and a loss for us. So, it ain't too bad. 8.3 rating from Enner Valencia. It did revive us a bit, and he was incredible. I think he had 5 shots, 5 shots all on target, and obviously a goal too. That's a really good record for him. But as you can see, we get good news that Winston Reilly's back and available for selection, and Rafael Spiegel comes into the office and asks about his play time. Obviously, he's just come back out from loan. He's grown quite well. He's 64 rated now, guys. So I don't know what I'm going to do with him. But more good news is we get Defara Saka does accept the contract offer and commits his future to West Ham United Football Club, which is very good to see. But now we're going to a very important game against Spurs. Obviously, every time we played them this season, I believe we've drawn against them and we've beaten them in the cup 4-0. I do believe the score was. So that cup game is going to be fresh in Tottenham's mind, and they want to rectify that. But same with West Ham, they want to make sure that Tottenham don't get one over on them. But at White Hart Lane, they're going to have their home fans behind them, and it makes it even more of an important game, if you know what I mean. So, Spurs versus West Ham, quite a fierce rivalry in all honesty. It's a good one to watch, it's a good one to see, and when team are in third and fourth, a win here for Tottenham could actually put them in a very good position. Actually 5 points behind us, but we would have a game in hand of them, obviously. But a very good team for them. Kyle Walker, Jan Vertonghen, Fazio Rose, Capu, Paulinho, Lamela, Chadley Ericsson, Soldado, and obviously Hugo Lloris in the side, who I'm guessing is captaining the side today, or Jan Vertonghen, I'm not too sure. But it would be us that gets the first chance of the game. It's Richelli Bizarre gets into the loose ball, plays in Defara Saka, who's recently signed a new contract for the club. Does really well, Saka, gets his shot away, but Lloris makes a great save, and Valencia just couldn't get to the follow-up there to make that 1-0. Tottenham will have a chance to attack now. Capu, who would find Nasir Chadli. Chadli crosses it all the way in. It falls into Coquelin, loses it, falls to Paulinho, plays Lamela in, and that is put right into the top corner there from Eric Lamela. Tottenham had the lead 15 minutes into the game. Again, it's another early goal we've conceded due to just poor defending, in all honesty. We couldn't get the ball away there. Coquelin tried running with it, lost to Paulinho, and Lamela just finds the back of the net there. So very well played to him. 6 goals this season for the Argentine. West Ham need to bounce back, and we will look to do it here with a free kick from Aaron Cresswell 20 minutes into the game, just a few minutes afterwards, and it just goes a little bit over the top bar there, but unfortunately we can't find the back of the net. But we do put a corner into the box here. We look for James Tompkins, and again that looked like to be dipping in, but Lloris with the heroics does keep the game at 1-0. But we wouldn't give up there. Emil Fortano picks up the ball, plays it into Enner Valencia, who's in some space now. Valencia does really well. He gets away from Kyle Walker. It's Enner Valencia. Again, Lloris's foot comes to the rescue of Tottenham. It's still 1-0. Again, we come on the break with with Mark Noble. Great bit of play here from the captain. Mark Noble again. He's jockeying play now. What play for Mark Noble? And the finishing product would have been the goal, but he just couldn't find it. Unlucky son. And Soldado now finds Ericsson. Ericsson into Capu. Capu into Chadley, and that is the worst shot you're going to see all season, in all honesty. Still 1-0, but Tottenham now starting to get in a bit of a groove now. Soldado linking up with Chadley. Chadley does really well here. Crosses the ball in. Soldado with the header off the post, and West Ham was nearly 2-0 down there. That was a warning call. As Valencia gets onto the ball now, 65 minutes into the game, what can Enner do? He does really well to get past his man here. Valencia, what can he do? It's Enner. He cuts inside really well. Valencia back into Emil Fortano, and that should be 1-1. What a miss that is as we bring on Gonzalez and Chiku Kayute to try and freshen up the game. 20 minutes left to go. We've got 20 minutes to get a goal back here. Here we go. Gonzalez wins a free kick though. As soon as his first call of action since coming on, it's Gonzalez lines it up, and again that goes agonisingly wide. We do bring on Simone Zaza for Enner Valencia. Come on lads, we need a goal in these last 5 minutes. Can we find it? We have to wait and see. Ericsson goes down here from Richelli Bizarre though. The referee goes all the way over to him and gives him a yellow card there for his troubles. Winston Reid trying to restrain him with Richelli Bizarre. He's completely lost his head there, and again a couple of minutes later he takes down Danny Rose, and in a matter of a couple of minutes Richelli Bizarre does see the red card, and West Ham United down to 10 men. And pretty much sums up that day. We've been unlucky in front of goal, and Richelli Bizarre does see the red card that will see him be sent off and miss a game, So disappointing, guys, and that'll be how the game finishes. Main talking points were that West Ham just didn't take their chances, and Richelli Bizarre was sent off for a silly error there. So it was unnecessary, it really was. But as you can see, it was a dominated game from us. In all honesty, we played very well, but we just couldn't make the chances count, in all honesty. And that's just what happens in football, That's how the cookie crumbles. And rightly so, man of the match would go to Hugo Lloris of Tottenham Hotspur. Kept them in the game, in my opinion. And he was just a brilliant goalkeeper for him. Guys, that is going to bring an end to this episode now. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you do smash that like button. That win for Tottenham would put them 5 points behind us. And we're 1 point behind City with a game in hand. it's looking quite interesting. Stoke are in a real chance of European football. If you did enjoy the video, guys, make sure you do smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. If you're new around here, you haven't already, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, guys. I do upload career mode and ultimate team content daily. As always, I hope you have a really nice day, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Peace.